Hello and welcome to MyGM mode. I'm Keeney from Recharge Wrestling and I'm getting into a MyGM mode here on WWE 2K23. Obviously the new game has this new 4-player setting, so very intrigued to try this out and see what it's like. You'll see here what we've gone for. So I am going as Mick Foley in charge of SmackDown. Then we've got Adam Pearce, Raw, Tyler Breeze, NXT, and Eric Bischoff for WCW. Quite a cool addition to the game. I think last time you had NXT UK, which is no longer an option, but yeah, cool to have WCW. For those who haven't checked out my GM mode on 2K22 that I did last year, then do check that out. Got through 50 weeks there, so I think this one is more of a continuous thing. So let's just go through, confirm those GMs. Right, I'm going to start with 3 mil budget, put it on hard, stake order, shake-ups on. Now draft pool, I have created a custom draft here, just get rid of any duplicates and including the legends that I want included in the game, because there are some legends on the game that I'm not too fussed about using. So let's get into the actual draft itself. This is my first time really playing this. I'm very intrigued to see how this works, because now we have the options of fatal 4-ways, triple threats, there's mid-card titles, loads more options in terms of how you book your show. Season 1. So 3 mil budget, take turns drafting one after the other. There'll be 9 rounds of draft, and after the 9th round draft it becomes optional. GMs can press to get recommendations. Yep, cool, that all makes sense. Alright, I'm drafting first. And I need a big name to kick off, but stamina is important as well. Roman stamina at 56 is not appealing. The females seem to have a lot better stamina. I'm trying to think who kind of the best male option is. I mean, Seth's a specialist. Shinsuke's got pretty decent stamina, and Gunther actually. Gunther could be a good first pick because he's got 90 stamina. And he's a giant, which work well. So I would need a few cruisers to go against Gunther. Let me just have a look at the cruisers. We've got Kofi, Shelton, Ricochet, Ali, Apollo, Reggie. We've got a few options. We could always turn Sammy face, Escobar face. So all that said, I think my first pick is decided. I'm going to go with Gunther, who is a heel giant. Alright, who are Raw going to pick? Brock. Okay, fair enough. NXT, Roman. Yeah, we'll get in the top guys. And WWE start with Becky, but it's back to WCW. Balor gone very Irish. Eric Bischoff, kick off. Of course, R-Truth is where you go next, isn't it, after Roman Reigns? And Tozawa with Brock, of course, that's what you do. So yeah, I mentioned about a cruiser. This is the next option. I mean, Kofi is 216, has decent stamina. Ricochet has good stamina. I feel like Ricochet could be the one. I'm going Ricochet as a face cruiser. Alright, my women's division needs to bolster in here, and we can sort by stamina. I can't just try back out to that. So triangle. So top stamina is JC Jane, interestingly. He's a fighter specialist. A couple of fighters here, and oh, for God's sake. Yeah, sorry. Asuka, Zaya, Dana, Zoe, Kaden, Tamina, Indy, Zelina, EO. So I think, I mean, Asuka feels like the standout. Well, if she's 252, Bailey is good, but she's a specialist. I think I want kind of lower card specialist, like a Zoe Stark or someone. Asuka's 252. What else have we got? Io Sky. The Fire's 183, 232 for Rhea. I'm going to go for Rhea at 232. It's like Ronda's gone to Raw, Asuka to SmackDown, everyone's picking up women now. And Rick Boogs to WCW, so it comes back round. Edge goes to WCW, Shayna to NXT. Dana Brooke to Raw. And then it's back to us. So Rhea is a heel bruiser. It's only a face fighter. Alba and Nikki are both good options. It's one of those two, Alba or Nikki, isn't it? And I think, you know, for the sake of £800, I should go for Alba Fire. Alright, now men, I'm looking at tag teams. Is there any tag teams? Oh, for God's sake, hang on. Let me sort by cost again. So both of Legado are on here. Do I go for both of the Creeds are on here as well? Both heels apparently. Okay, they're faces in the actual game itself. Imperium are on here. I mean, Mason T-Bar. You could make a face cruiser team, couldn't you? Like a Reggie and Apollo or something. I think just for the sake of... The thing is, I'm going to want two face giants. And that's Shanky and Commander Aziz could be my face giant. Strowman. So there's 3 face giants. So I'm gonna try and get Joaquin and Cruz as my 2 tag teams. As Joaquin is so cheap. Let's hope they don't pick Cruz Del Toro. Seth goes to Raw. AJ to NXT, yeah, that's fine. Alexis WCW. Doudrop. Nakamura. Rude, and then we're back to me. So I can now get Cruz Del Toro. And so I need some face giants. Strowman is the top one. Let's just have a look. If I go to giants. I mean, Strowman actually doesn't have that good popularity when you consider he's only 5 popularity more, but he's like 330 grand more. So I'm gonna have to go for Commander Aziz. Don't think I'll be recruiting him today. Okay, let's just see. I just need to get one of those face giants. Probably Shanky maybe to get on WCW. Bailey to NXT. Yeah, Sky. Okay, cool. I've managed to get what I want. Alright. Shanky's a giant. Alright, and then a female tag team. Is there any...
Shanky. This big man is looking to step out of the shadows.
It's definitely a specialist. Female tag teams. I can try and get GG and Jason. They got good stamina. Or Katana and Kaden have also got good. But if I got those, I would need a face bruiser. So Nikita Lyons could be a good one. So GG, JC, Nikita are 3 that I want. So let's just hope they don't get picked up. Raquel. Escobar. Oh, I've got the other Legados. Oh well. Marseille. Go for Kaiser as well. One for Strowman, that's fine. Priest, yep, so I can then complete my tag teams. So I got GG last, didn't I? Yep. So I can get JC Jane. Then I can get Nikita Lyons. Those are better face bruisers. I mean Belair, but she's a bit expensive. So Nikita Lyons comes to SmackDown. Then I need a tag team partner for Nikita Lyons. Probably a specialist. I saw Zoe Stark knocking about. Let's look at these last few picks. Belair's gone to WCW. Liv. There's Zoe Stark. Probably would have been my pick, never mind. A face specialist, Indy Hartwell, is the one. With 80 Summoner as well. So that means I'd have Indy and Nikita as a tag team. Okay. Alright, now we need to start getting some male specialists. There's not many around, is there? I think Cameron Grimes would be a good specialist to have. Charlotte Flair goes to Raw. Okay, so I've actually, budget-wise, I think I've got quite a lot left. So let's go check out the budgets at the top. So WCW are down to 246 now. 217 for them. 315, and here's me on 995. I've got loads of money left. So Tyler Bates, so I've got two specialists there. I'm just going to check out. So fighter, what are my do I not have any male bruisers? That's alright. Okay, I've got to get some bruisers and fighters in. Oh god, clicked the wrong thing. What do I want to click? Square. I need a heel fighter though. Is there a heel fighter knocking about? Not Carmella. Well, there's not really, is there? I might just have to get. There's a heel bruiser. I could get Sheamus and Orton. Let's try Sheamus and hope Randy Orton doesn't get picked. But I bet he will get picked in this draft. So go LA Knight. The NXT there, R-Truth, Ridge, Shayna, Bailey, Roman, Shinsuke, Asuka, AJ. It's not a bad draft, is it, for them? WCW, is that them done? Yep. Becky, Doudrop, Boogs, Alexa, Finn, Edge, Shelton and Montez. Not bad. Raw are done as well. Brock, Ronda, Seth, Rude, Tozawa, Riddle, Brooke and Io. Then I've got kind of free reign here, so I'll go for Randy Orton there. So I've now got 10 males, 6 females. There's not many. Although Rhea, I've got Rhea and Nikita. I don't have a giant in the women's division. No. So I'm gonna sign Nikki ASH. And so Nikki is, what is Nikki? I've lost her. She's a face fighter. Do I leave that there or do I get one more? I would like Carmella, but she's 216. I've only got 285 left. No, sure, I'm going to end my draft there because I might be able to sign a free agent. So ending the draft there. Yep, confirm that. Happy with that. So Gunter, the two Legado boys. I mean, this looks terrible on paper. Shanky and Commander Aziz, Rhea, Alba, and Ricochet. But let's have a look when we see them all combined. So the top level, I mean, Gunter is a bit below the. In all fairness, Gunter's my top guy, and he's kind of on par with their third guys. But with SmackDown, we're about building the stars of the future. It's fine. Gunter, Rhea, Orton, Sheamus, Ricochet, Nikki, Commander Aziz, Alba Fire, Shanky, Cameron Grimes, Chris Otoro, Gigi Dolan, Nikita Lyons, JC Jane, Indy Hartwell, Tyler Bate, Joaquin Wilde. Some of the other rosters look very strong indeed, but I've got plans with everyone here. This is a strategic roster, and hopefully it pays off for me as we head into week 1. But I'll end this episode there. Just a bit of Hall of Fame information there, but this is another addition to the game I need to kind of get my head around. But if you have enjoyed that, give it a like, leave a comment on who you think's kind of done best in the draft. I'm happy with what I've done, but on paper it's not as strong as the others. But interested to see what you guys think, and yeah, hopefully see you again next time.